This woman came in trying to return clothes she'd worn for a week straight. The saleswoman, Sarah, picked them up and gave them a sniff. They reeked of perfume. There was even chewed gum stuck in one of the pockets. She politely explained to the woman, worn clothes couldn't be returned. The woman noticed Sarah was heavily pregnant and couldn't believe she'd dare talk back to her. She grabbed the pants and started whipping Sarah across the stomach with them. Still not satisfied, she forced Sarah to get down on her knees and apologize on the spot.
무릎 꿇으라고, 무릎 꿇으라고!
After that, she just turned and ran off. Sarah was bleeding heavily. She was rushed to the hospital. She was 9 months pregnant at the time. Doctors did everything they could to save the baby, but in the end, they couldn't save it. Once she got home, Sarah blamed herself completely. She felt like she'd known her body couldn't take it anymore, and that pushing through work anyway was what killed her baby. She started having thoughts of not wanting to live anymore. Around the same time, Emily got word that Sarah's will to live was fading fast. Emily was a messenger sent from the afterlife. Her job was to stop people in despair from giving up on life. She disguised herself as a sales clerk and went to the mall where Sarah worked. On the surface, Sarah seemed upbeat, but underneath she was in real pain. Emily measured her despair level at 90, meaning Sarah could do something drastic at any moment. Just then, a regular customer walked into the store. She had no idea the baby hadn't survived. She assumed Sarah had given birth and come back to work. She didn't notice at all how Sarah's expression kept getting worse. Luckily, Emily stepped in just in time to smooth things over. Sarah slipped away to the bathroom. The painful memories came flooding back. Once she calmed down, she came back out, and that woman from before showed up again. She shoved Sarah hard to the ground. Right at that moment, the head of heaven came down to earth. She grabbed the woman by the hair and gave her a serious beatdown. Then she said,
나 이 매장에 있는 아동운동화 전부 다 포장해줘요. 그리고 나 이 쓰레기 좀 치워줘. 나 시끄러워서 쇼핑을 못하겠다.
Jason heard this and immediately shoved the woman out the door. Emily walked over and asked the boss why she'd come down here personally. The boss said she just has a few bad days every month, so she comes down to earth to blow off some steam. Then she went up to the counter to pay. After buying everything, she had Jason deliver the clothes to kids at an orphanage. When Sarah's shift ended, they quietly followed behind her to make sure nothing happened. Suddenly, Sarah collapsed. They carried her home. Neither of them felt right leaving her alone, so they stayed and waited for her husband to get back. That's when Jason noticed Sarah's danger level had dropped to 30. The sudden change caught them off guard. Jason opened the door to check on her. He found she'd fallen asleep. It suddenly hit Emily that this might have something to do with a dream. Running out of time, she rushed back to the afterlife. She grabbed Representative Lynn's ID badge and used it to bypass the afterlife's security system. Emily entered Sarah's dream. In the dream, Sarah was mixing formula for her baby. Emily rushed over and grabbed her. She told Sarah none of this was real, but how could Sarah possibly want to wake up right after getting her baby back? As far as she was concerned, everything in front of her was real.